Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alex Cobb gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Leading off the afternoon.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. Having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. On attempt misses. The throw down. He'll try it again from first. He's way late, and he's in there easily at second. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of the shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
Austin Romine comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this, so I don't know what.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Vaughn Drummond starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W?
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kiermaier to turn it around. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
The 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Carter now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's gone 2 for 8.
Hitter, Chris Carter.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. Number 21 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting second.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. Sent on the ground out to second. Beckham comes up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Ready now, Starlin Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 7 homers and 14 driven in. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone. Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag put on by Soto, and he is out at home plate.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
In now, Brad Miller, hitting at an even .220 on the year. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 home runs. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw.
He's set.
It's too high, and that might not have been in time anyway. Knowing his wheels, it's a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. 3-0 now. For Ellsbury, that's stolen base number 6 now on the year. No one out with a runner at second. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he had no intention of going anywhere as he'll stay at second base with one away now. And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Ready for another chance? Austin Romine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. First time up, he went down looking. And a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Dickerson going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, Chris Carter. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Runners breaking for the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's on the move again from first, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Looking to minimize the damage here. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 New York. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by Headley. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Into the box, Steven Souza. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. good waist pitch, 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Bases are empty, one man out. To short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Tim Beckham.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Holiday going back on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. Here's Chase Headley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
That's a ball.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Set to deal on 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Greg Bird. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Blake Snell is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's Chris Carter now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here he comes on 2-0. Now the double steal is on here. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and lines it to left, and that's going to get down out there. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded, but they lead it 3-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
0-1, here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Brad Miller. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sinking line drive out to right center, and the Rays are in the hit column. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Miller takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Chase Headley with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And that's off his leg on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's running towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. And he puts it on the ground to second. Beckham is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 33,
Greg Bird will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a throw over to third, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
1-2. Here it comes. Down to Headley at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Tim Beckham.
Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball, that's low.
And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tom Wilhelmsen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Another 0-2 coming. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Holiday is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. First offering on its way. Greg Bird is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Chris Carter will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Bird rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Here's Starlin Castro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Now batting.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Tommy Lane gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Softly on a line to third. Barehanded on the move. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Brad Miller.
Dylan Betances takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Chase Headley.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Souza is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now
a look at our line score from Tropicana Field. The Yankees should feel comfortable here, seeing as though they train just a few miles from here in the spring, and they lead here as we play the 8th inning. Jacoby Ellsbury is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Boy, that was a big hook, and did he stay in there or what? That ball looked like it started behind him and came back over the plate, and he was able to get a base hit on it.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 home.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
Ellsbury is on his way home, and that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
I love this play right here. Great time to do it. They pitch out the pitch before, and now you put the hit and run on, knowing they got to throw a ball around the plate. I love it. Great execution.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
0-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's Chris Carter now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Aaron Judge. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So ready once again, Logan Morrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Right fielder number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. Tim Beckham. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 7. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Well, he's had a heck of a day. Right there, that base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 in the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
Matt Holliday.
In now, Matt Holliday, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chase Headley. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Aaron Hicks will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The batter number 5, shortstop.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 10.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Oh, he definitely got away with the changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Brad Miller is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees with a big total of 22 hits. Vaughn Drummond with his 4th win this season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Alex Cobb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score.